want some fin wraps from a fin? So coffee and omelets. Omelets are really good food when you want to do sometimes without eating because they keep the hunger away.
We are packing up our backpack, our really precious backpack, and yeah, we are ready to go in after we have drank these coffees. 20 minutes. There's only 2 cars that are awake at the moment, so the path should be clear. Yeah, there is actually really much traffic going to the top of the mountain. There's a parking lot for that refugee where we went, so we already saw the waterfall, but from the other direction, and that route is much demanding and also longer. It's like 7 hours when this is 4.
Pulla, what are you going to do when you are all alone here? Are you going to bark at the people? Or are you just going to eat your own ass, like you do now? We are a bit anxious to leave Pulla alone for the longer time. He doesn't like to be left alone. Are you going to meet the butt scratcher, butt scratcher, butt scratcher, butt scratcher? But good thing, there's a toilet. We don't know if they are open, but kind of good service. So you can use the public toilet for your morning poop.
Yes, and we have actually synchronized our poop timings, so with Sarah. So it's really easy life.
Yeah. And if you are wondering about the noise, it's our stove, because we are soon having a meal.
It's just a 7, I think 20 at the moment.
We are early birds.
Early birds, finally. Everyone else is sleeping. Everyone else is sleeping. We are the first ones. Okay. Up there goes some people. Oh yeah, we can actually find a toilet. It's on the way through the town. And then we are heading to the valley.
There is a public toilets and they are pretty clean also. I'm not going to film me to go bathroom, don't worry.
Yeah, they were actually quite clean toilets. But one thing about toilets in France, they don't know the physics of the people, because if you sit normally on the toilet bowl, it makes a lot of mess. Because the hole is in the middle of the toilet bowl, not in the back. So you have to like be in a really front.
Fun fact for you. That's true.
Oh my God. Europe is good in that sense that there's also old buildings in any city or town where you go. It's not like just really buildings from 90s or something. It's really old. And yeah, I like it. I like whenever we go in any town or city, it's always a pleasure when there's no other people.
I know they have built most of these stuff for the tourists, like cafes and hotels, but imagine living here and seeing this huge rock boulder all the time. Whoa.
It's just our luck. There's a picnic area with a parking lot which you can go with the same €8 paying. Like, look at that. Oh, beautiful. And you could see the waterfall from there. But it was closed when we came here. So I'm pretty sure that they actually closed the whole town from car traffic during the daytime. But if you come here in the morning time, when everything is open, you can drive your van over there and spend the night. And there's a public toilet and shop and everything just beside you.
And I bet the Wi-Fi, I bet the 4G connection there is also excellent. And here's the official campground of this place, so you can park your van there and admire the beautiful rock formation next to the pristine river.
But there was actually reviews saying that the car places are not that beautiful because, yeah, the trees are actually blocking your view to the glacier.
And the maintenance house.
Yes.
So you can see the toilets instead of the beautiful nature around here.
But look at those tents on the hill. They have the best view. Yeah, we are showing you the waterfall 20 times before we get there.
And we need to say at least 40 times it's the biggest waterfall in Europe because of the Google algorithm. The biggest waterfall in Europe!
Zones of high mountain, important natural risks. We always like these translations. There was actually parking paying automat, and when you press the English it was in Spanish. So somebody just didn't want to translate in English. And those highest peaks, they are over 3 kilometers, and we were there like a couple of days ago. Yay! Now we are in the valley.
We are entering the valley and you can see the dried out riverbed there.
The Europe's biggest waterfall is so thin. Like, look at it. It's start of the winter, so there's so little water in it. There's nobody else. It's totally empty. Nobody else in there. Nobody else in there. Just Sarah.
Yay, we love off-season travels.
Terve. No moi. No moi.
Gorgeous gorge.
Jon. Hyvä. Joo, moikka. Oot sitä niinku... Mikä sun nimi on?
Hello. I think this is the coolest hotel we have seen because of the location. So if we would use the hotels, we would definitely book this one. I don't know about the prices, but I'm sure it's well worth it because of the beautiful scenery and it's so isolated. Whoa, amazing.
These prices here are ridiculous, or the prices in Finland are ridiculous. Really, this hotel, artisan beer, costs us 5 euros. Same goes in a refugee on the mountains where we were. With 5 euros in Finland you can get actually plastic cup with the crappiest beer that is in there. Imagine. Here you can see the biggest waterfall in Europe.
The largest, grandest, biggest!
Cirque de Gavarnie.
Cirque de Gavarnie. And Cirque means like a pot that we are in.
So, as you can see around us, we are in a pot up in the mountains. Yeah, really beautiful, even
Whoa.
oh,
Wobbly.
and steepy, but aye. This is life. We can just be here on a weekday enjoying these kind of views.
Zero crowds. This is a UNESCO heritage site and usually we try to avoid these UNESCO
Rip-off places.
Yeah, because they are usually rip-off, but this is not.
It's
This is actually worth of visiting.
Yes, and
the services are great. 8 euros for motorhome parking overnight here.
Free water, free camping, free clean toilets.
So they really want people to enjoy things like this. And we have seen a lot of things in France that are right. They have a government that supports sports like this, and they support places like refugees and the mountains. There is lots of camping grounds from the communal, like the commune is actually running them, and the camping grounds are actually pretty cheap.
Yeah, so you don't need much money to travel these amazing places. Thank you, France.
Thank you, France. This has been the greatest summer of all time.
That's true. We are so glad we are here. Our dopamine levels are like skyrocketing because of the pretty views all the time.
Yes, this is something that we will remember the whole life. We always compare every waterfall to this.
Yeah, the biggest waterfall in Europe.
Thank you, Google algorithm.
Bringing us some viewers.
Yeah, the most beautiful place that we have ever seen. Come on, French people, you can actually enjoy these in your home country. There is actually a couple of climbers on that wall, so I think they're gonna take that crack up in the mountains. Yeah, the refugee that we were in is beyond that mountain, so we already saw this waterfall from the another direction, and it's a pretty steep climb here, but breathtaking. Ah! We are so not privileged, maybe a little privileged also, but we are hard-working citizens that just choose not to work anymore and do things like this. It costs 4 euros per person to come here and enjoy this. 4 euros is like 15 minutes of working. You can put everything on a different perspective, either money, work, free time or experiences. Rains a bit, just a bit. We just cannot stop filming that waterfall. Yeah, gonna go down a little bit, and then we have a really good sandwiches that we made yesterday evening. So that is one of the best parts always when you go hiking. To eat your snacks and have a break and just enjoy the view. Food tastes always better outside. All of those are 10 AM people.
Other side of the route, there's tens of thousands of people. Okay, maybe not that much, but hundreds of people walking towards the cliffs. But we are not 10 AM people now. We are new as we are 8 AM people.
We tried to be 7 AM people, but we failed.
close call. But it's important when you come to visit these very popular sites that you show up early in the morning, because that's the only way you can avoid the big crowds.
Best part of the hike when you go swimming in the really cold river. Yeah, we are almost at our van, so we have to just walk through the city or town back to our van. Village. Okay, let's go there. Either they are training something or they are evacuating a lot of people from that cliff over there. Yeah, I think they are just training.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Now we can go back to the van. Actually, this is our valley anxiety because we have been on the mountains for several days and we haven't seen anyone else. There was just a couple of vans, and this valley is literally full of motorhomes and people. So I don't know how we can cope with this, but we have to manage night here. Then we can actually leave back to the wilderness. There's nobody else. I like how they have done the whole area of Gavarnie. You pay for parking in this valley for 8 euros per day for motorhomes. And you can park wherever you want. Even on this stellplatz over here, or you can go down in the city. There is a pretty normal parking lots. And that costs also that 8 euros. And of course for the motorhomes there's always services, so drinking they are free of charge. So taking our water here, trying to find where to dump the toilet and grey water. It might be on that another parking lot on that other side of that road.
I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.